Walker. I have been to McLuhan for 4 years, so my introduction. So like I said, my name is Trinity. I am interested in a lot of things actually. I'm interested in astronomy, anime, theater, and multiple sports. My topic was over cosmology, and that's actually a branch of astronomy. Um, I chose this topic because I've always wanted I always watch the stars, and I've just been fascinated with them. My research paper, my research, my research paper was about the origin of the universe, dark matter, the Milky Way that we live in, which is called Via Lactea, the Big Bang Theory, dark energy, and light years. Some problems I had was finding a topic and also finding info on my topic that was actually true. And some sources I used was space.com. That was actually my main source because it actually was true. Yeah. Some interesting facts on my research paper is the first galaxies were more original, composed primarily of hydrogen and helium gas. The galaxies had yet to settle into spiral patterns, which is now our Milky Way, that's Via Lactea, or puffy elliptical balls like the galaxies around now, which is, like I said, our Milky Way. After the Big Bang Theory, the universe was a hot, formless soup of elementary particles, quarks, and leptons. As it expanded and cooled layer on layer, structure developed neutrons, protons, atomic nuclei, atoms, stars, galaxies, clusters, and superclusters of galaxies. My mentor. My mentor was Eric Gustafsson. He is a senior educator at the Science Center. His overall experience is dealing with astronomy, so he basically went to college for astronomy. His duties included the planetarium shows, so he had to control the planetarium shows, also talk through the planetarium shows. He also had to watch over his other employees to make sure that they were doing the planetarium shows also correctly. I learned black body radiation, and this is actually a graph of black body radiation. So black body radiation is thermal electromagnetic radiation within our surrounding a body in the thermodynamic equilibrium, which is balance, with its environment or emitted black body. So basically, black body radiation deals with the lifespan of these stars. So the red is actually the start of a lifespan of a star, and it's not as hot. The yellow is in the middle of the star billion lifespan, so it is now begin to actually become hotter. And the blue, of course, is actually the ending lifespan of the star. Now it is at its hottest, about to explode, and if the radiation is big enough, it could form a black hole. Okay, this is some pictures of me shadowing. This is actually what it first looked like, the hot formless soup, and then at the end, or I'm at the spiral, that's actually our Milky Way, and that's how it ended up forming after the Big Bang. My product. So my product is a solar system made out of paper mache. So basically the steps that I had to use to make the solar system was I blew up balloons, and then me and my mom, we used paper, like newspaper, and we actually used Elmer's glue and water, and we had to mix it up. Yeah, and then we just, put the newspapers all on the balloons, and then we let them dry. Then we put primer over the newspaper because we couldn't paint over the newspaper, it kind of leaked through. So we put primer, and then we actually painted all of them. And what is so unique about my project is, well, it shows the celestial body, so dealing with our solar system. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, sorry. These are pictures. And then we also use this to kind of help us with the colors, because I was kind of getting mixed up on which colors they were. But at the end, you have the sun, I have the moon, and then I have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune and, no, Uranus and Neptune, and then Pluto, which Pluto, they say it's not a planet, but Pluto is a planet. It's a dwarf planet, actually. All right, my self-evaluation. The overall project to me was stressful because I procrastinated a lot. And when I mean a lot, I kind of procrastinated. Yeah, we kind of finished this like last week. Kind of did it a lot, yeah. So I really had to push myself to do this because freshman year, I was not the same girl. I did not like school, didn't care about it, so I really didn't do as much freshman year. But now that I'm a senior, I actually grew up and took responsibility. Yep. Alrighty, and I want to thank my mom, my mentor, Eric, and then any questions?